好的，欢迎再度回到这一个跨境的这个 track。那我们接下来下一场给我们来，是要来讨论 State of CJK Issues of LibreOffice 2021。那将会由这个Shinji Enoki 桑来给大家这个 talk。Shinji Enoki 桑是日本的那个 LibreOffice 的团队的成员，然后基本上专注在这个LibreOffice 的部分，但同时也是日本 Unix Society 跟的 volunteer staff 跟这个康塞 Open Source 的 staff。那目前是以 freelancer 的身份，那来开发 LibreOffice。那the next session will be presented by Mr. Shinji Enoki. This talk is about the state of CJK issues of LibreOffice 2021. And Mr. Enoki is a member of LibreOffice Japan team, and he also focuses on Japan Unix Society and the staff of Kansai Open Source. As a freelancer, he's developing LibreOffice support business with iCraft Corporation. Let's welcome Mr. Enoki.
Thank you for attending this session. My name is Shinji Enoki. In this session, I will introduce the features and bugs of CJK LibreOffice. I'm from Nishino University in Japan. I have been a member of LibreOffice Japanese team since 2011. Also, I have been membership committee deputies of the Document Foundation since last year. My LibreOffice activity is manage events and community building and sometimes QA. I also join in various other committees. This location is my city. It's close to Osaka. And I have joined in COSCUP twice in the past. Lightfoot on the LibreOffice members from Taiwan, South Korea and Japan. So it was very fun. I wish we can go to Taiwan again. Yes, and this talk 4 main parts. Typical CJK function of LibreOffice, how to report CJK issues, and LibreOffice CJK bug status, and typical CJK issues. Today's focus is how to report. So, do you know the word CJK issues? Sorry, I can see you even if you raise a hand. Okay. So, CJK is an abbreviation for Chinese, Japan, Korean. So, Chinese, Japanese, and Korean are different languages, but they have some common features. LibreOffice has many language specifics and many features and issues. CJK issue is one of them. Next, typical LibreOffice CJK functions. So LibreOffice has many CJK features. So it is included in all LibreOffice software. So Writer, Calc, Impress, and overview of CJK functions. So text layout, so including vertical writing, phonetic guide, and page formatting, and so multi-byte character, input method, fonts, more. So CJK needs similar functionality, but the rules are sometimes different. So vertical writing. This case is writer, so page style settings. So top to bottom, so reading this style. And so other case, it is a text box. So vertical writing function can be used in various places. For example, so chart. And when code changing the vertical writing feature, those sometimes breaks. And phonetic guy calling Ruby for Japanese and Chinese people using, so indicated how to read. So this is a base character and Ruby. You can set Ruby but so sometimes problem. So in this case, so Ruby function is working, but so base text position is wrong. So base text is not straight. It's wrong. And so this is also correct. And line breaking rules, line composition. So this dialog, so 3 options. So 3 option on in Japanese novels. First case is good, it's correct. And other case is novel is not good. And so reference W3C requirements document. So you can check. So this is a Japanese text layout and Chinese text layout, including simplified and traditional Chinese, and Hangul text layout. So last year 3 document update. How to report CJK issues. The Document Foundation is a non-profit organization. It hosts LibreOffice, founded in Germany by our committee members. LibreOffice project wants to support cultural diversity, so I think it is an important point. But so it is hard to notice and understand CJK bugs unless it is people of CJK. So many LibreOffice developers are not CJK people. We CJK users need to reproduce CJK bug. Of course, you can fix the issue. So how to report? So register in the bug database, almost same as an open source committee. Step is 3. Get bug information and your environment information. 2. Search the bug database. 3. Submit in the bug. And that's all. And this is TDF Pactura, so submit screenshot. So it is important that non-CJK people can understand it. So point 1, explain the menu in English. So some case, so choose menu, Hyoji, Ruby. Oh, it is Japanese. English is good. And so use screenshot. So naturally, it is very easy to understand. And so this is very effective. So attach a sample file. It's a good approach. It is saves the time. Check for bugs. And clearly steps to reproduce. Do not omit operation step in the middle. Exact environment information. This is important. So in LibreOffice, you can copy your version information, menu help about LibreOffice, and so bugs often happen. So depending on the environment, operating system, phones, other environments, and so sometimes depends on user profile or so extensions. You can check. You can use in safe mode. Okay, let's demo. I will try to demo. So submit a bug. Zero option menu. So left side, translation is not appeared. It's problem. Other translation is okay. And this is same problem. And writer. So this is same problem. So sidebar, style name. This is a so development version. Daily build. And checking the another version. So 7.1.4 and newest release version. And it's good, no problem. It's good. And so other version 7.2.0 and next release version, release candidate. No problem. So, no problem. Yes, no problem. And this problem only so development version. And so I will find searching the Pactura, and so searching so LibreOffice component with I don't know, so maybe so status and selecting. This case is translation. Word is difficult to. This is a translation. Okay, so many programs. So so changing the sort and the new, and I will finding the same issue. Maybe nothing. Okay, so and the nothing case. Okay, so try to bug. So the new bug. Firstly, so login. And so choose LibreOffice. Okay, summary. So copy and paste, and maybe so translation is not appeared in some UI such as option dial. And so summary is very important. Is that so all people checking only summary. And so description. And component is, I don't know, maybe the LibreOffice. And hardware is all. Operating system is maybe all. And version is master version. Development version is so okay. And also every time. And also normal. It's not change. And step. Write down. Sorry, copy and paste. Okay. And also starting LibreOffice and choose menu tools option. And translation not appeared in the menu on the left option dialog. And one case. And case 2, writer style menu is not also not displayed. And starting menu, writer, select style button on the sidebar, and style name translation not appeared. And so actual results. So translation is not appeared. Yeah. So even enough it is translation by weblet. And so expect, so of course, so translation appeared to all UI. And so other information, this is an important point. And so this case, Nishibori-san so discovered that so program version he said that so this version is happen, but so previous patch version is not appeared, is not happen. Maybe this patch is problem. And so my environment, so version, so this happen version is a so alpha version. So I check and this version, and so click and version information, copy and paste. It's easy. And other version does not so appear. It's not happen. And 7.4 and 7.2.1 list candidate. And so submit bug report. Oh, it's slow. Okay, finish. And so okay. So demo finish. I'll go back to slide. So let's do it. It is very easy. You can do it. So LibreOffice CJK bug status. So we use Bugzilla meta issue for CJK 83066. So this is tracking meta issue. Many bugs depends on this. Many bugs. And the trend is many bug report and open and close. So many CJK bugs. Some bugs cannot be tracking by meta bug. Few people fix CJK bugs. Would you like to try bug fix? LibreOffice project welcomes contributors. There is a volunteer developer Mark Han in Taiwan. He has fixed a number of CJK bugs. If you are in Taiwan, it may be easier to get Mark's support. So, typical CJK issues. So, this case is a Japanese or other, so traditional, so number. It's Wallon. And this issue, interesting point, is a collaboration of CJK contributors. So Japanese or Korean, Japanese and Taiwanese, Chinese, so many contributors, so comment or patching. And fix, now fixed. So this bug is a Impress template bug, related bug. So CJK font is not selected correctly. So I want to this, not sans, but selecting not serif. So of course I can change that, but so I need it every time I create from a template. This is a long-standing problem. So this case, the number of line characters does not match the setting. So setting menu, so line character 24, but document character is 21. Because so footer and header so not calculate, including footer or header happens the problem. So in vertical writing mode in writer, so object anchor, so setting to page, but so it's click time. So this object is disappear So it's problem. But now 7.1, this menu, 2-page menu, is deleted. This problem is not fixed, but it does not happen from the menu. Okay, so as a CJK bar, so you can check the 2 years ago my slide. Conclusion. So many CJK functions are implemented in LibreOffice. CJK function is often broken. Of course, mostly okay. We welcome your contributions. If you are interested, please try it. This is my contact. If you want, please contact me. Okay, it's finished. Thank you for listening. Thank you.
是的，感谢这个 Enoki 桑的分享。Thank you for the sharing from Mr. Enoki. Here's one question. If I want to look at the LibreOffice CJK issue and try to improve, which website can I go?
So this is so you can check the LibreOffice Bachelor, so and meta issue. So CJK, you can check the CJK Meta issue. Please, so issue number I forgot the number, but so tracking the meta issue.
I think your slide. I think in the your slide there are some link about this.
Yeah.
And let's see, any other question? If no, I think for me, I have one question. I wonder, because I'm also, of course, as a CJK user and native speaker of Chinese, and I also learn some Japanese. I face some questions like when for teaching purpose, I write some document, combine these two characters, like I try to have a sentence written in Japanese, and next sentence I try to use Chinese to explain the above mentioned Japanese sentence. And sometimes some issue will happen, like perhaps the LibreOffice will recognize a Chinese character as a Japanese character, or vice versa. And I wonder, it's a little bit to explain this situation, especially for non-CJK native speakers. So, do you have you ever any experience about the issue like this? And if so, any suggestions for us as a user?
Yeah. So, yes, language selecting or so font selecting sometimes so problem in LibreOffice. So this is difficult issue. Yeah. So I なんだろう。So I don't so I don't know so the this problem, but so I think so. One case you can use so style. For example, style, and maybe so one case is so Chinese style, and Japanese and style, so separately. And so please apply. Maybe okay.
Yeah, I will try it. And I think, as you mentioned in the slides, this test case is very hard for non-CJK speaker to write. I
Yes.
think we could provide these examples to them and say, yeah, it really happened. It's not a fiction. It really happened in our daily life.
Yeah. So non-CJK people, so very difficult to understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think there is no other questions. Okay, thank you for the sharing from Enoki-san. And I think it's all for this morning's talk. And thank you for everyone's coming. And we will look forward to the talks in the afternoon. Thank you. And thank you, Enoki-san, again.
Thank you.
And bye.
Bye.